Hey everyone, welcome to Star Wars Conversations Rebels
Reviews!
This episode is for Twin Sons.
Or Twin Bums.
Welcome to the show.
I rule. Here we go. This is gonna be cool.
Okay. So,
Howling Mad Reviews now.
Howling Mad Reviews.
Right. Stop being weird. We've only got one thing to review.
Oh, what's that one thing that we're going to review?
It's Rebels!
It's Rebels. The episode is called
Twin Bums.
Sons. Twin Bums, yeah, right. So, and I understand that you have a theory about this episode.
Yes.
Are you going to tell us that at the end or at the beginning?
At the end.
Okay.
Because I'm going to do a new segment.
Oh. Is it going to be Colin's Theories?
Fist of Theory!
You just want me to get like Paul's pictures of you doing stuff, don't you?
Fist of Theory!
All right, cool. All right, well then let's talk about the episode first, then, and then we'll go into Fist of Theory.
That's well metal. Okay, so let's go with the episode. What was it about? It was about. Let's test my remembrance here.
It's pretty easy to remember what it's about.
Yeah, because not much happens.
I'm not putting a Tusken Raider up for that.
Oh.
All right, maybe I will.
All right, you better. So, it starts off with Ezra getting all forcey-feely, and the old Obi-Wan alarm clock's going off, telling people to stay away from the temple. And I think you can hear Darth Maul's voice as well, can't he?
Yeah, coming from the Sith holocron.
Yeah, and so basically Ezra's got this feeling that Darth Maul's going to go and find Obi-Wan.
Well, he already knew he was going to, didn't he? Because Maul had said.
Yeah, from that dream thing. But obviously he could sense that Obi-Wan might be in trouble, and that he had this real longing to go and help
Also,
him.
he's not Darth Maul anymore, is he? He's just Maul. Now.
Well,
he's not a Darth.
He's Darth Maul to me.
Now he's Posh Maul.
Oh God, he's bloody Butler Maul. Bloody what a twat. Anyway, I hate this version of Maul, by the way.
So
really,
you know what? Sam Witwer, who does the voice, generally, I like Sam Witwer. I think he's
him.
Awesome, right? And he does some great voices.
He was Star Killer.
I like his Darth Maul. I don't like it because it's gone very posh now, and it's like, what the fuck, right?
Why isn't it Peter Schwarzenegger doing it?
Right? So it's the Ferowitz. Yeah. All right. I don't know, because he hasn't got like loads of work.
No.
As far as I'm aware. So
well,
I'm pretty sure
he's one of the old bloody thingies, isn't he?
What?
The Nova Corps.
Yeah.
And he's a zombie.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he would.
You shot me in the balls, Tim.
Shot me in the balls, Tim. At last I reveal myself to the zombies. At last I have revenge.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know, like, yeah. Anyway, let's get on with the episode, and we'll go into what we think.
Anyway, so he gets this weirdy feeling, but at the same time, the rebel gang are getting all excited and ready to go and stage their rescue, rehabilitation. Well, I don't know what the word is. Support, freedom, revolution. Something like that.
Yeah.
Of Laful.
Yep.
which is Ezra's home planet,
Hmm.
the planet he should really care about,
Hmm.
and probably would be more interested in than anything else apart from a weird dream.
But his
But
Jedi ways make him want to go and look out for this legendary Jedi Master.
yeah,
Called-
that doesn't need his help.
Yes, he doesn't need his help. And who we
And so-
discover is fully aware of him.
Yeah, and so basically, Hera sort of says, "Look, we really need you. Your knowledge of the Fool's going to be absolutely crucial for this mission. You know, don't go." And so he goes, and so he flies off to Tatooine.
And we see that Maul has come into Tatooine, and his ship gets taken out by a Tusken
Yeah,
Raiders,
that
right?
bit was quite cool, actually.
And Maul cuts them down.
Yeah, that bit was quite cool.
And then you have Maul walking through the desert and going crazy, right?
Crazy Maul. I hate Crazy Maul.
Oh, what's going happening? Oh, Kenobi! He does that for some reason, right? I was like, what's going on here? Why is like Giles the butler shouting Kenobi?
I know.
And so that
And
happens,
so-
and I'm like, God, that's so out of character for the actual Darth Maul. But anyway,
Yeah.
whatever. That Sith
And then-
assassin.
Yeah, and then Ezra ends up on Tatooine,
Yep.
and he gets lost in the desert,
Yeah.
and
And Chopper starts
Chops come along for the ride as well, unbeknownst to
Oh, yeah,
Ezra.
He scares him when he's flying in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good
So
Jedi
he
there.
Steals, is it an A-wing that he steals? I don't remember. He steals
Yeah, an
something.
A-wing. Yeah, it's an
Um,
A-wing.
So he comes in, and Chopper doesn't want to go on the sand.
Well, sand, it's coarse and rough.
Yeah. And it gets everywhere. And then yeah, Chopper starts seizing up. He's obviously not as good as 3PO or R2.
Well, I thought he just ran out of power.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, because
Okay.
Obi-Wan charges him up later.
Right. Okay. So yeah, because these bits I kind of sit there going. Oh.
Yeah.
So
And so Ezra
That
goes in the desert, looks for him, gets lost, and surprise, surprise, has to be found by Obi-Wan.
that was really lucky.
That was
he,
lucky.
Sensed his force.
Yeah, felt his presence.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And so he doesn't ever call him Obi-Wan, which was important because that's a name I've not heard in a long
long time.
So the voice acting for Obi-Wan was really good. And you know, it's cool to see him. He's sitting around a campfire. Ezra
Yeah.
wakes up there and he's fully aware of who he is. So, I mean, okay, I guess you could say that Obi-Wan has been speaking to Yoda and people like that, and Yoda's spirit, well, no, not his spirit,
No,
Yoda's
not
out
dead.
there. And so Yoda would have just told him that, yeah, there's these other Jedi like kicking around, you know, like they're really good. They're better than any
Yeah.
Jedi you will ever know of.
Yeah, and you know, the last hope, you know, this farm boy who's had no training, obviously much more important than 2 trained Jedis,
Right,
or potentially 3.
right. So, anyway, so he knows who he is, and he's like, you shouldn't be here, young Ezra. And, like, tells him he should fuck off.
Yeah, basically.
Get out of here.
Which is what most people would do if they met Ezra.
I would.
I would.
I do every week.
I noticed.
Anyway, all that goes on.
So
I'm here to
basically,
say-
it was all about Ezra anyway.
It was
this
all
wasn't-
about
This was not a story about Obi-Wan.
Oh, man, this story, they built it up for so long that Maul was going to go, and, you know, I never wanted Maul to die, and spoilers.
Oh, spoiler.
I never wanted I never wanted Maul to die, and I thought, you know, but it's going to happen, right? It's like, there was a part of me that was
I didn't
like-
think he was going to die. I
there
was
a part
surprised
of me
by
that was
that.
like, you know what, I'd be happy if he kind of, if something happens where he just goes, they go their separate ways and he's out there to be used again later.
Yeah.
But alas, that is not to happen. And I thought, okay, well, it's probably going to happen. But they've gone on about it so long, it's going to be some epic battle. And obviously now, Maul turns up, right? And I understand what they were trying to do here. Like, they're trying to do... And there's actually... See, I had my feelings about this episode. And then there's a good article with an interview with Dave Filoni talking about it. And I got what they were going for there, and it is. I'll see if I can find the link and I'll put that up because it's worth a read. But it didn't work for me. He was trying to do like in the Seven Samurai, like a reluctant samurai fight, and you know, truly, samurai battles were like 1-2 hits done, right?
Yeah.
But come on, man, this is Star Wars. You know, the lightsaber duels, the big epic battles, is what we watch. That's what we want to watch.
I mean, look, my problem wasn't with that bit because the way I saw it was, that whole sort of samurai approach to Maul's all about rage, Obi-Wan's all about Zen.
Yeah,
he'd spent all that time in the desert just completely honing what he was trying to do. So it makes sense to me that Obi-Wan could dispatch him so quickly, just because. I would
have said that, but Maul, we've seen he's had multiple lightsaber duels over the time we've been watching, right? And Obi-Wan's been sat there for ages. Now I know he's got some fights in the comics, right?
Yeah.
But also, I know that Maul is much older and no longer a Sith Lord, and so, you know, his skills would have diminished somewhat. But he did, as an apprentice, take out Qui-Gon, one of the best swordsmen in the Jedi Order. So he's not some like useless piece of crap.
Yeah,
and
but
to be able to do that, you would still have a certain amount of skill, right? You would still have that.
Yeah, but this is Obi-Wan, who is Qui-Gon's Padawan, also the person that actually killed him properly in the real life, and also
who got lucky to kill him.
Yeah. Well, no, did he? I thought
he did, because like Maul forgot that he left the lightsaber lying there. He kicked the other one down the hole. Obi-Wan lost that one. He's like, oh, he forgot this one. Ah, yeah, man. And then Maul's like going from being this really fast fighter to like, huh?
No.
Oh no. And then got this like, oh what? Yeah, he turned around slow motion, didn't block it, whatever. But
the point is, Obi-Wan is a bloke that basically done Anakin in. He's a badass,
yeah,
and
he did do Anakin.
So I definitely didn't have any issue with the way that it was done, and in some way it was pretty cool. I think the whole annoying bit was just generally the episode, and as you said, the way that they had framed it, and for the whole series, we've been waiting for this moment. One episode was boring for most of it because it was all about Ezra.
Yeah, who I didn't really care about.
And what Ezra did just did not make sense, considering what they're planning to do on Leothal.
And then he got sent away anyway. He just jumped on a dewback and rode back. So
yeah,
like,
just did whatever you told. Yeah, you know. Yeah, it was frustrating, really. I mean, like I say, Obi-Wan was cool. I thought
Obi-Wan was cool. But as I say, I get where they're going with the samurai fight and all that.
Yeah.
And Dave Filoni said that the way that they had Maul, the move that Maul pulls was the move that he used on Qui-Gon, where he butted him in the face, right? And Obi-Wan cutting it in half, cutting the lightsaber in half, was A, to show that he was ready for it, and B, was symbolic of him cutting Maul in half before. But for me, yeah, you know, and then Maul went down, and it showed that Maul was lost and would still always want revenge in that last moment where he's cradling him in his arms, and that Obi-Wan is peaceful and forgives his long life enemy. He's like, he's his enemy from fucking decades ago, right?
Yeah.
And Maul says, you know, just tell me, is it the Chosen One? Because obviously in the conversation beforehand, Maul talks to him about what's going on. Obi-Wan's like, he's like, oh, you're protecting someone. It's like, it's the Chosen One. And Maul says he's going to take him. But you remember because before they kind of made out that Maul was going to form an army, and that never happened. But
the biggest frustration here, Jay, is just the whole, why did they bring Maul back?
Yeah.
I would prefer to think
into
that
anything.
He's been handled so poorly, because it's just a stupid idea. It's a stupid idea that someone can be cut in half, fall down a bloody massive hole, and survive.
Because he's a different race, I can get around that, and he used the dark side to keep himself alive. Vader did that too, right? He used the dark side to keep himself alive.
Yeah, but he was put in medication almost straight away.
Well, he was lying there for a while, man. With those kind of burns in lava, you'd be dead really quick. But going past all that, it was just because Maul was a really popular character. Once again, everyone's like, oh man, he took a really good character and killed him really craply, and then gave us Dooku, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, why? Why did you not just have Maul and make him like a baddie throughout the thing, and then kill him before Vader turned up? Maybe have Anakin kill him or something, you know? But anyway, so they thought, oh, we're going to bring him back because people love that. And then they just kind of did it in a really half-assed way and somehow became posh. He became a posh dude while he was living down there.
Oh,
so the bit where he's cradling him and they talk, I like that, like in the sense that like you could see the peacefulness with Obi-Wan, and he holds his enemy, and he's like, you know, this is the end kind of thing, and that was cool. I just, you know, the quick kill, as much as Obi-Wan, even if I get on board and go, yeah, he would have dispatched him that quick, I just would have liked there to be a bit more of a battle because it's Star Wars and lightsaber duels are cool.
But I also think that wouldn't have been so true to, you know, what we see in A New Hope either then.
Well, actually, I was thinking, because if they did that, you could like maybe have Obi-Wan take a little bit of a nick in the leg or something, which is why he's not so fast.
Not jumping around.
Because he even did that thing, right? He did his pose, which he never did again, right? So, and that's him getting, like, he's going to, like, go in there, like, bam, bam, bam. So if he was, like, unable to do all that, he'd have no reason to do his pose.
Yeah.
Before he was like, I can't do any of this, okay? You know, and then they fight. I will spin around. You know, so... so they just spin around really slow. So that would have worked, right? Because you could say, okay, that's why Obi-Wan. So Vader, you can kind of get away with like the whole thing, but with Obi-Wan, it's like, well, he's gone from this really quick to. It's like, but you know what? It is what it is. It's the end of Maul. That character's gone now, so we won't have to see the bad impressions of him. And I'm sad that they could have done more with a good character. And
so what would you give the episode?
Oh, 2, man. I was kind of maybe 2.5. I was sitting there and I was just like, I look, when Maul died, right? I was sitting in my living room downstairs. It was late at night, and I just went, "Oh, that fucking sucks!" Really loud. I was like, and you know, so yeah, that's how I felt. I didn't enjoy any of the Ezra stuff. It was pointless, and you're making me watch Ezra when. Even if they had made more of it about Maul and Obi-Wan, I'd have probably been even okay with the ending, because it would have been like, okay, I got to see the build-up.
Yeah.
But I didn't. He flew in, and then there was nothing until the end. It's stupid.
Yeah. I just still can't believe what utter waste of Darth Maul. And all I can hope is that the Darth Maul comic that Cullen Bunn is currently writing, issue 2, just come out this week.
That one's set before the Phantom Menace, right?
And obviously I've read the first issue. I just hope that's the Darth Maul that we love.
You like
it should be
because
it's set before Phantom Menace, isn't it? So hopefully.
And then the first issue was good.
The first issue was good. Second issue I haven't read yet. So, okay. But cool. News 13th of April, Jay. We got a guest.
Oh, yeah?
Cullen Bunn.
Oh, awesome. 13th of April.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That would be a good episode.
So that recording, yeah.
Yeah. So you had a theory that you were going to save for a new section.
Fist of Fury! My Fist of Fury. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Fist of Fury. Fist of Fury. Anyway.
I can't tell what you're saying anyway. Fist of Fury, Fist of Theory, whatever.
It's all the same. So, this goes back to what you said a minute ago when Darth Maul's asking Obi-Wan about, is he the chosen one, as in talking about Luke?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and also, before we go on, we saw Luke run across at the end. Right.
Yeah.
Continue.
So this goes to, is Anakin or Luke the chosen one? Because obviously up until now, we've always said that the chosen one was the one who brings balance to the Force,
Which is
and
Anakin.
so the whole idea is that it's Anakin because
He brings back the Force.
he basically went full circle from light to dark to light, and brought the end of the Sith. What I give to you, my friend, is that Luke Skywalker is the chosen one because he's bringing balance to the Force by getting rid of the Jedis and the Sith
Well, yeah,
and going grey.
right. The new prophecy.
Retcon!
But here's the thing. It could
Retcon!
just be that there's more than one chosen one because
Well,
Vader
no,
did bring balance for a certain amount of time, and then it went out of
Yeah,
balance.
well, this is the thing because even is it Lars Sekner? What is his name? It's the bloke at the beginning of Force Awakens
Oh yeah,
that Poe's hanging around
yeah.
with. Oh, medallion
Lord
man.
Santeca.
Yeah, Lord Santeca. He's the one who was also saying that without Jedi's, there's not been a balance and that kind of thing. And so I really think that basically Lucasfilm has retconned this whole chosen one prophecy, and are now going to say it's to do with bringing balance to the Force by making the Force neutral, and about disbanding Jedi's, disbanding Sith, and going back to this whole. And I think that's what
If they
ultimately.
If
Luke's
they are,
gonna
it's
be-
going to be a soft retcon, and I think that it will be the case that.
Oh, it's not a
was-
full retcon, is it? It's not.
It might just be that the Skywalkers are the chosen ones. Like
Yeah.
Anakin did bring a balance to the Force, and now Luke's going to bring balance to the Force because it went out of sync really quick.
Yeah. But because you could say that Anakin didn't actually bring balance to the Force because he left a Jedi.
Yeah,
Ri-
yeah,
and-
which was Luke. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it was still uneven.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
And now there's
Um,
no Sith as far as we know because it's the Knights of Ren. So,
Yeah. And we
Yeah.
don't know what they are, but
Yeah.
weirdos.
but they're they've got
Apart from the
dark
dead
side boys.
resurrected
I
bodies of
think
the
the
Rogue
grey
One
is,
crew.
is the correct theory that you had before. I think that is what's going to happen there.
But I think, and I really do think Lucasfilm are going to push that balance of the Forces. That's what it's all about. And it goes back to my theory that Episode 9 will be called Balance of the Force.
You might be coming into some money, my friend, because this is video evidence right here that it was your idea, and if they do it, they copied it, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
So
Put me on the payroll.
get me a job there too, please.
Okay.
Just, we're doing whatever.
T-boy.
I'll make sandwiches or something. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I think that's a good theory, dude. I think that it's
Is it
it's a good
fist off theory?
By the way, did you notice at the end of this week's episode of Rebels, it was the same actress that played Aunt Beru doing the voice.
Oh, I thought it was literally just taking the
It
voice
was.
from it
It
from
was
the film.
like other cuts of her.
Oh, was it?
Look!
Oh, yeah. I mean, that did sound good, actually.
Yeah, it worked. But that's good. That's a good theory, dude. I like the new section. Is that going to be a regular or? What do
Well,
you think?
I mean, every time I get inspired,
Yeah.
I'll fist you.
Oh, that doesn't sound too good. I don't know. I want you to do that.
Okay.
Right. Well, anyway, I think that's it for this week's episode.
I think it is as
Gone on
well.
for ages again. Somehow,
Well,
we're just so good at talking.
we are rubbish.
So, you know what we'll do? We're
What
going to
will we
talk
do?
about all the lovely social media places where
Oh.
people can find us. Your favourite part of the show.
My favourite part of the show.
So the first place that people should look to find us is our Facebook group, which is Star Wars Conversations. And join the group, and it's got lots of lovely people there who, some of them, like to talk, and they'll chat with you. So that's cool. You should join that.
Well, everyone who's on there is always nice and polite.
That's true.
Not the most vocal bunch, but
But some of them are.
some of them are.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are.
Yeah.
About 4 of them.
Are we 2 of them?
Yeah.
Maybe. But there's a couple of
Hi,
other places.
Daniel. Hi, Tom.
There are a couple
Oh,
of places.
Frank, you sometimes
Yeah,
put
yeah,
things.
he puts things up there. You can also find us on our Twitter page at Star Wars Convo, or use the hashtag Star Wars Convo. You can find Colin on Twitter
at Captain Colin,
and you can find me on Twitter at EagleEye1933. You can also find us on our RSS feed, which is
tiny URL.
Yeah, there's a tiny URL, or you can just search for.
Oh yeah, Star Wars Conversations.
You can find us on Instagram at Star Wars
Convo. Yeah.
You can find us on Stitcher,
Star Wars Conversations, iTunes, Star Wars Conversations, or tinyurl.com/Star Wars Pod.
Well, you remembered that one.
Yeah, that's a prime little bit of RSSing I got there.
It really is. Where else are we?
We are on the Taylor Network, my friend.
The Taylor Network of podcasts.
We are the funky, super duper cool hangout place that is the Taylor Network, which is wonderful website which you could look up just by searching for that, or you could go on iTunes or Stitcher or anywhere like that and listen to all the podcasts on one lovely feed, and they've got millions of podcasts on there.
Like what, Colin?
Like this brilliant one to start with, the best one.
No, totally.
Pyramid Shift, as I mentioned earlier, the D&D one. There is Wade's World. No Apologies, which is very rude, so don't listen to that if you're a child.
But no apologies for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And Nothing's On, which is excellent if you want a recap of what's been going on telly. There is Go Trek Yourself, the amazing Star Trek podcast, which I very much enjoy, apart from Star Trek's rubbish.
Says he with his pictures of Cisco and Worf behind him.
Yeah.
This
week they talked about who their favourite Doctor was, and JK's favourite one was the hologram Doctor.
Oh, really? From Voyager?
Yeah.
Ah.
And Daryl's was Dr. McCoy, obviously.
I like Dax.
She's not really a doctor, she's a science officer.
Yeah.
But my favourite Doctor was Dr. Seller. And someone look her up, because she was in the Peter David New Frontier books. Anyway, geeks.
Sweaty.
Gotham by Geek. That is a brilliant. I really enjoy that podcast. It's all about Batman, and Daryl and Chris and a few other people sometimes. They talk about they all talk about an issue of Batman that they've read, whatever. But it could be from any time. Like I think Chris always talks about an older one. And it's just really interesting, and they talk about general Batman news and stuff. Really good. And that'll do for them. There's loads more. A double-page spread.
Yep. Go check them out. Just do a search for the Taylor Network of podcasts. You'll be able to find all the different podcasts that they have there. And I'm sure there's something for everybody. So if you like cool stuff, you'll find cool stuff right there.
Magnum Cast.
There's another one, right? So many.
They love the Magnum. Why? It's not about ice cream. It's not about ice creams. It's about
cool.
Magnum PI.
Yeah.
It's so random.
It's awesome. Hey, as I said, there's something for everyone, right? If you're a fan of Magnum, there's a podcast for you right there. So anyway, that'll do it for us.
That'll do.
And
that'll do, pig.
Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully you'll be back next week, because we will be. So may the force be with you.
Punch it, Chewie!